every alien on the construction vessel froze. According to their sensors, Captain Mitchell was standing directly in front of the fortress's primary access point, the most heavily defended entrance in galactic history. Captain Dr. Thissara's voice carried urgent warning. "You are approaching a quantum-encrypted security barrier that—" The warning died as Mitchell reached forward and pressed what appeared to be a simple button beside the entrance. A soft chime echoed through space, and the massive portal began to iris open. "Welcome to the Nexus Citadel," announced a pleasant, automated voice in perfect galactic standard. "Please proceed to the reception area." The silence that followed was so profound that several species temporarily forgot how to breathe. "How?" Zeloth whispered, his crystalline structure vibrating with shock. Mitchell's voice carried across the communication channel with barely suppressed laughter. "You might want to check your construction logs. According to the manufacturing specs we pulled from the Galactic Engineering Database, this model of security system comes with a master override button for maintenance personnel. It's standard on all Ziridian defense systems, model numbers 4400 through 4850. Vorthak's 6 arms began trembling uncontrollably. But the quantum encryption, the biometric locks, the mathematical proofs, all very impressive, Mitchell agreed. But they only activate after the initial security handshake. The maintenance override bypasses all of that. She paused. It's in the manual. Page 847, subsection 12C. Dr. Thissara's bioluminescent patterns began flashing in what could only be described as the mathematical equivalent of screaming. But that's impossible. We designed the most sophisticated security system in galactic history. And you did a beautiful job, Mitchell said diplomatically. You just forgot to read the fine print on your components. Happens to the best of us. As Captain Mitchell and her team casually strolled through the entrance of the universe's most impregnable fortress, the greatest engineering minds in the galaxy could only watch in stunned disbelief. 3 years of work, 12 species worth of advanced technology, and reality-bending security measures, all undone by a human who had simply taken the time to read the instruction manual. "Sir," Vorthak whispered to Zeloth, Should we inform the Galactic Council?" Zeloth's crystalline form had dulled to an embarrassed grey. "Inform them of what? That we spent 3 years building an indestructible fortress that can be opened with a doorbell?" From inside the Citadel, Mitchell's voice echoed cheerfully. "Nice work on the interior design, by the way. Very spacious. Mind if we test the other security features while we're here?" The collective groan from 12 different species was audible across 3 star systems. General Krathvar of the Dominion War Council stood before the holographic display, his 4 arms crossed in a gesture of supreme confidence. The simulation chamber below showed the final preparations for what would surely be the most devastating military assessment in galactic history. After months of careful planning, they had designed the perfect test to demonstrate human inferiority once and for all. "Explain the parameters one more time," requested Admiral Theska, her serpentine form coiled around the observation platform's railing. As head of the Galactic Military Standards Committee, she needed to be certain this demonstration would serve its purpose. Krathvar's mandibles clicked with satisfaction. The Human Endurance Protocol consists of 7 sequential phases, each designed to exploit the known weaknesses of human physiology and psychology. We begin with a 20-kilometer forced march, carrying 50 kilograms of equipment across varied terrain under hostile environmental conditions. "Standard assault conditioning," noted Colonel Vexim, his crystalline structure resonating approval. "What makes this uniquely challenging?" "The gravity is set to 1.8 times Earth normal," Krathvar continued, "with atmospheric pressure reduced to 60% of human baseline. Temperature fluctuates between 10 and 45 degrees Celsius every 15 minutes. The terrain includes climbing walls, water obstacles, and unstable surfaces designed to test human balance limitations. Admiral Theska's scales shimmered with interest. And this is merely the beginning? Phase 2 introduces combat simulation under sensory deprivation, Krathvar explained, warming to his subject. Humans must navigate a complex maze while being bombarded with disorienting sounds, strobe lighting, and mild electrical stimulation designed to overwhelm their primitive nervous systems. Phases 3 through 5? Colonel Vexim inquired. Extended problem-solving under extreme stress, including mathematical calculations, while exposed to simulated combat environments. Phase 4 tests their breaking point through sleep deprivation, combined with continuous physical demands. Phase 5 introduces psychological pressure through holographic scenarios designed to trigger their emotional instabilities. Admiral Theska's inner eyelids fluttered with anticipation. And the final phases? Phase 6 combines everything: physical exhaustion, mental fatigue, environmental hostility, and social pressure. Phase 7 is pure endurance, a final 10-kilometer run while carrying wounded comrades through an obstacle course. No species in galactic military history has completed all 7 phases. How long is the entire protocol designed to last? Asked Vexim. Krathvar's mandibles spread in what passed for a smile. 18 continuous hours. We estimate most humans will collapse within the first 6 hours. The psychological breakdown should occur around hour 10, assuming any reach that point. The first group of human test subjects entered the preparation area below. Sergeant Maria Santos led the 12-person squad, checking equipment with the casual efficiency that had puzzled alien observers since first contact. The humans appeared relaxed, even jovial, as they prepared for what was intended to be a crushing ordeal. "Attention, human subjects," Krathvar announced through the communication system. "You are about to undergo the most challenging military assessment in galactic history. We expect you to perform to the best of your abilities." Sergeant Santos looked up at the observation deck and snapped a crisp salute. "Thank you, sir. My team appreciates the opportunity for some proper training. It's been too quiet lately." Krathvar exchanged puzzled glances with his colleagues. "Proper training?" he muttered. "Do they not understand what they're about to face?" The assessment began with the forced march. Alien observers watched in growing confusion as the humans not only maintained pace, but actually began singing in harmony some ancient military cadence that seemed to energize rather than exhaust them. By the halfway point, they were joking with each other and had established a rotating leadership structure to optimize efficiency. "This is unexpected," Admiral Theska observed, as the humans completed the march 40 minutes ahead of the projected timeline. "They appear to be enjoying themselves?"